Hi, welcome to my presentation. Today we are going to discuss about the case study. And before going to the topic, what are the agenda we need to take in today's session is what is case study and how it will be useful for you and what are the benefits of case study and why we need to study the case study. So first of all, what is case study? A case study is an in-depth of study of a one person, group, or event. Case studies can be used in the variety of fields, including psychology, medicine, education, anthropology, political sciences, and social work. The hope is that the learning gained from studying one case can be generalized to the many others. Here, the main thing is the case studies is the cases which is given by the some other field. So we need to find out what are the problem in that, what are the issues in that, how we can be find solution to that problem. So it's not only specific one topic that is all over throughout the worldwide. There is a plenty of cases is there. For example, the Maggie cases. For example, the recent phenomena. What is going on? Each and everything is to be a case. It's like a police cases. But while coming to the subject matter in the MBA, it have a 10 marks about the case study. So we need to focus on that. So for MBA students, they are given the one paragraph or two paragraph in that we need to find out they also given two questions or three questions itself. So we need to give some proper solutions to that. So what is the main structure to proceed the case study? So normally case study means there is a problem, we need to give a solution. That is not a thing. The case study is a while doing the case study, definitely we get some knowledge because the new innovative knowledge will be increased and the new things you need to learn from that. So methods of case study. The methods, there are three methods. One is key cases, next is outlier cases, next is local knowledge cases. The key cases in the sense is simple cases. Key cases in the sense, the key cases in the sense means the a case have some original evidences. So that is called a key cases. Outlier cases, it have there is a in-depth. It is not an in-depth cases. It is a outlier means the worldwide how the global will be is moving on and what are the problem is there. So outlier means is it is not a inner cases. And next one is the local knowledge cases. The local knowledge cases, the main thing is the knowledge which how you learn. So there is a paragraph which is created by someone. It's not a true. So local knowledge cases in the sense, if a person is facing a problem, if a person is doing something wrong, and it will be it will cause some social and economical problem. That is a case. So that is called the local knowledge cases. It does have a outlier cases. Does not have a key cases. It's a local knowledge cases. If anyone can do it that. The next thing is types of case study. First one is descriptive case studies, explanatory case studies, and explanatory case studies, and intrinsic case studies, and instrumental case studies, and collective case reports. And first thing is the descriptive case studies. That we can give describe the whatever the problem is there. You need to describe that. You need to provide some evidence for that. So explanatory, the explanatory case study in that sense, you need to explain that. What is the problem in that? What are the key issues in that? And what are the benefit in that? What is the strength in that? What is the weaknesses in that? And how we can solve the problem? So we can explain that. And exploratory case studies. The exploratory case reports in the sense, you can explore the knowledge by using of your additional ideas and new ideas. So it will be very useful because the exploratory means whatever the thoughts you have to solve the problem for a particular problem, it will be very useful. And next is intrinsic case studies. It's a combination of explanatory and exploratory case studies. That is called intrinsic case studies. Next, instrumental case studies. Instrumental case studies in the sense, in the word itself, we have a answer for that. Instrumental means we need to use some additional instrument. Experimental. This is also called as experimental case studies. because you need to use some instrument to solve the problem. For example, for some mechanical engineering people, they have some definitely they have some machines. So then only they can solve the problem. Otherwise, they won't. So next one is collective case reports. The collective case reports in the sense they need to get all the cases of reports and finally they can generalize the results. So that is called a collective case reports. So these are the types of case study. And one of the most important thing I need to discuss it now is for MBA student, the structure of case study, because they don't know how to write the case study in the examinations. And how, what are the steps? Simply they are given the passages, they're given the cases, they need to they are also given the 2 questions or 3 questions. They simply writing whatever the paragraph is that they are simply writing. That is not the way to write the case study. The case study have a structure, a case study have a method to solve it. So everyone need to focus on this. So first, if they are given, first you need to find out what is the title of the case, what is the problem of the case. The title you need to mention that. First thing is, first and foremost thing is to frame the title of the case, particular case. Next thing is the case in brief. If you are reading 1 page or 2 pages itself, you can write a simply 1 paragraph. What is the main problem in that? You need to write that. Okay, what they are given. You can use your own words. Next is introduction. Introduction for what? For what means the main particular problem. For example, if they are given that economical problem, you need to give the introduction about the economical problem, economics. Okay. Next, a problem of the case. The problem of the case in the sense, what is the main problem? What is the main issue in that? You need to write that in the form of questions. Next is possible solutions. Possible solution in the sense, you can write the plenty of solution for that. So you need to write a best given some solution to that problem, because if the problem of the case is, you need to find out the problem, what is the problem, and the solution is you need to give to some above problem, what is the solution to given that. So these are the possible solution can be given. We can write a 4 to 5 solution is the best way for MBA students. And best solutions, the best solution you can find out, you can find that the best, which is the best solution to solve the problem. The best solution is the main important thing. That is your point of view. Also, you can write that. You can possible solution. You can write 5 possible solution. So in that 5 solution, you can find out which is the best solution to solve the problem. So next thing is SWOT analysis. Everyone knows that what is SWOT analysis. So S means, S indicates strength, W indicates weaknesses, O indicates opportunities, and T indicates threats. And first of all, going to the first, we need to go to the strength. What is the strength of your case? So you need to write. You can frame that diagrammatical manner, which is best to show that. And next thing is weaknesses. Weakness. What is the weakness in that? Why the problem has been raised? So opportunities. By solving of this problem, what is the opportunities for that? So you can write that. Threats. So opportunities there. Finally, if opportunities came, and after that, what is the threats? What is the main problem? Where the social, economical, environmental, there are different types of threats is there. So you can write a clear-cut manner. So you can show that in a diagrammatical manner, which is very impactful. And next thing is suggestion. The suggestion in a sense, after completion of the best solution and SAT analysis, finally you can your own words, your own you. So I'm in this position of this case. I can solve this problem this way. I can use this method. You can suggest that. And finally, the conclusion. After the whole process, the final step is conclusion. The conclusion is must, I think, because this is the structure of case study. You need to focus on that. So conclusion must, if 3 or 4 lines is 3 or 4, not and 3 or 4, 1 paragraph is better for that. And finally, I'm always using in my MBA days, I can use finally I can use that the one quote for that, one quotation for that each and every case study. So these are all for our MBA students, because 10 marks is for case study. So I can say that the most of the student, they don't know how to write the structure of the case study. They're simply writing whatever is there, and they're simply copying and writing that. But that is not a way to write that. So this is the way you can I can tell that whatever the whatever you have a question, definitely you post in the comment box. I can answer for that. Okay, next here in that slide, one GIFs is there, that is related to the case study which is given in the research. In the research itself, there is a case studies. So how can I write for those case study? It have a different method. It have a different way so to write. But the same time, it's the same thing we need to follow. But here some we need to add extra methods, extra thing in that, so we can given for the evidence for that. So in research, while you are writing any manuscript for case studies, definitely we provide some evidences for that. You could not able to write that is simply copying and writing. This is not the way to write the case study. This is not the way to give a solution for that. If you are giving a solution, definitely it will be a reachable. So this is the way. And finally, I suppose if we are all understand my case study structure of case study, it will be very useful for your future. If you have any questions, if you have any queries, you can post in the comment box. I can give the answer. Thank you, and share and subscribe my channel, and thank you very much.